Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the daily update on my 1000 days challenge. This is day 589, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, balance remain the same. Like I mentioned, I'm not entering any trade for both my main trading setup because it doesn't meet any of my criteria right now. And when it comes to experimental setup, it's currently placed on hold. So overall, in terms of the weekly update itself, I would say on the weekly chart, S&P 500, Nasdaq, ASHR, KREP all looks to be bearish right now. So nothing is to clear for certain right now, especially when there's no clear support being established across the board. But of course, on the daily chart, then S&P 500 and Nasdaq definitely looks to be more of a neutral to slightly bearish kind of momentum. On the other hand, for ASHR, KWEB is more towards the bearish kind of territory in that sense. All right, and then finally for Bitcoin itself, so surprisingly, it's been doing relatively well in comparison, I would say. So yes, of course, in terms of all-time high to the low, it definitely has dropped quite significantly. But in comparison to that, if you take into a greater perspective itself, we are approximately, I think, 50% down from the all-time high, if I recall correctly. So yeah, that's 69,000 region. And then currently right now, we're actually just 43% down from the all-time high. So I wouldn't say that we're extremely low just yet for in terms of Bitcoin itself. So definitely I'm still keeping in terms of some cash position in case of there's a potential for the drop. And be very keen to add in terms of a greater bargain itself. But otherwise, it could potentially, of course, always resume back towards upward trend, but it's very much uncertainty in mind. All right. So other than that, beyond that, I don't see any clear trend in terms of forward chart. So I'm also staying off the market until I mentioned, until this particular direct consolidation period over here breaks, be it towards the upside or the downside, then I'll see there'll be a more likely carry on momentum towards either direction itself. So yep, otherwise that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop by your comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.